Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute, University, Madurai, Chennai.
A very good morning to one and all. On behalf of first year ENT, Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Dr. MGR Educational and Research Institute University, I, Dr. Preeta George, welcome you all to the last session of Diksharam Student Induction Program of this season 2021-2022. This session we are hosting in association with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence in Innovation and Entrepreneurship. Engineers are inventors for the future. Innovation and entrepreneurship are key drivers in today's engineering world. You may wonder, what's your role in entrepreneurship? Goes hand in hand. To welcome us all this gathering, let me cordially welcome our first year joint registrar, ENT, Dr. N.S. Shubhasri.
Thank you, Dr. Preeta. A warm welcome to all the students who are present for this session. I hope I am audible.
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
audible? Okay. My dear
Yes.
students, a warm welcome to this session. So, as already you're all familiar with, you're all going through induction program. So, the main motive of the induction program is to make you familiarize with what is happening in our university, the various activities that are taking place, and what are the platforms that are created for you. Okay, dear students, today you are going to have yet another fascinating session. Why I'm telling fascinating? This is really going to be fascinating because we have somebody who is one among you, who were one among you. Okay, so far you would have seen joint registrars, all the executives speaking to you, your HODs, and all the other external members speaking to you. Right today, you're going to have two good entrepreneurs who were our students. So our university mission is we are not job seekers but job creators. So here you have two best examples who are job creators. Yes, they took their career right from first year and then now they have developed into a campus startup. So the sort of opening that is given by a university right away starts from your first year. In the first year itself, you are exposed to innovation and entrepreneurship through the curriculum and through various activities. I request all the students to take this seriously and go through this one, the session on innovation and entrepreneurship, and then decide on your career. Even though you're not going to take entrepreneurship as a career, the elements that are taught under entrepreneurship is going to help you in your long run. Yes, the leadership attitudes or your how to behave, what are the communication skill, where you have to apply what, like that, all those things can be taught or can be grasped using entrepreneurship. It's not only starting a business, right? Even if you take a job as a career also, there also the entrepreneurial skill helps you. And innovation nowadays, it is think out of the box technique, right? So innovation is really needed for a skillful engineer. Nowadays, we are not just focusing on the core that you have taken, the core branch that you are taken. For example, triple E or mechanical, like that, right? You need to be a multifaceted engineer. So, in order to be a multifaceted engineer, you need to develop various skills. In that, innovation and entrepreneurship is the most important thing. So, without wasting much of time, now let me take part from you. Be ready to face your own entrepreneurs, one among you, so that you take a glimpse of what they have done and how they did so that they were able to reach what they are today. So once again, I welcome the two chief guests today, right? I'm very really proud to say they are chief guests because they were our students, Mr. Yogesh and Mr. Madesh, for this program. And I also thank our Honorable President for opening such avenues, beautiful avenues for us, even during this pandemic time. I'm also grateful to Dr. Rama Vaidyanathan, Dr. Arun Kumar, Mr. Rizwan, and his team from Abdul Kalam Center for imparting innovation and entrepreneurship among the students. Once again, I welcome all for this beautiful session. Thank you.
We have our two action heroes, proud alumni, budding entrepreneurs who have started companies here with us to inspire and enlighten the journey, Mr. Matesh and Mr. Yogesh. It's our pleasure to have you here, Yogesh and Matesh. I welcome you both on behalf of first year ENT. Yogesh?
Yes, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you for such a warm greeting, ma'am. Yeah, good morning, everyone present here. The first year students who is watching us. I'm Yogesh, currently working at the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence as Innovation Fellow, and have my own startup in which I'm doing agricultural technology related R&D works currently, and I'm also a graphic designer. So. Now, let us go through this session. Shall I share my presentation? Is my screen visible?
Yes, Yogesh.
Okay. So once again, good morning to everyone present here. So today's session is all about the orientation for entrepreneurship as well as InnoFi what our university is doing to promote entrepreneurship activities. So let us go through the session. So in my opinion, what entrepreneurship exactly is? Entrepreneurship is a journey, it is not a destination. Like success, you might have heard this quote like success is a journey, it's not a destination, right? So when you plan something to do this will not happen. Yeah, the will not happen in the sense it will not happen in the way you expected, but it will happen after crossing all the hurdles and all after learning from your mistakes. Everything will happen in the entrepreneurship journey. So it is always a journey, it's not a destination. So a bonus tip in this, entrepreneurship is a word which was derived from French word entrepreneur, and it means to do something, to take over something. It's like an adventurer kind of verb. So an entrepreneur must take risks. He has to grab on something. He has to innovate new things. That is what an entrepreneur is. So here is the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. You may ask, what is much of difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur? Both are running hand money. Yeah, that is obviously true. At the end of the day, everyone will work for money. So, what the main difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur is? Here is a analogy in which you can see a businessman is a trader, is a person who buys a watermelon for 50 rupees and selling it for 75 rupees, and with a profit of rupees 25. So here, what an entrepreneur will do is he innovate something new. He do something in the existing one and selling it as a different product for higher profit. So is this what all the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur? Is that it? No, exactly. No, definitely not. Here is the real difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. A businessman is a person who starts a business from an existing idea, like a shopkeeper, for example. He's a businessman. A network provider, a service provider. These people are businessmen. So what an entrepreneur? Who is an entrepreneur then? An entrepreneur will start a business, business only, okay? Business from a unique and innovative idea. He will working on people's problem. So he will try to resolve the people's problem. And a businessman is running behind profit, okay? Yeah, he is also a customer oriented person, but at the end of the day he will not solve some other's problem, but an entrepreneur will solve a people's pain point. He is an entrepreneur. And businessman, at some stages he might avoid taking risks. An entrepreneur will definitely take risks. He will not know what might be the target market is. But a businessman can sell anything to anybody. But an entrepreneur, if your product is not necessary for the people, then your product will be in vain. So always an entrepreneur will take risks. So a businessman is a market player and entrepreneur is a market leader. Businessman can do business in a traditional way. Like a father is, his father might be a wholesale vendor, and his son will be some other. He will take over the business.
Yogesh,
Yes, ma'am.
Yogesh,
Yes, ma'am.
uh, did you start? Did you started changing your slides?
Yeah, ma'am. I'm on my third slide.
Now we are, which slide?
Third one, ma'am. Like, is it changing, ma'am?
Slides are not moving, Yogesh.
In which slide
We can see the first. Yeah, we can see the first one. Orientation session for the entrepreneurship and Innofy
This one,
ESL.
ma'am? This one, ma'am?
No, Yogesh, the same slide only.
Oh.
Yes. Now it has moved. Your
Now
plan
it's
now.
yeah,
Yeah,
ma'am.
yes, sir.
So,
Yeah.
okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. I will do it
This
once
is the
again. No,
second slide. This is the second
yeah,
slide.
ma'am.
Yeah.
This is the second one. Yeah, ma'am. No
Okay.
issues.
Okay.
So here is sorry for the interruption. Actually, so here is a definition of an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is a journey and not a destination, as I said earlier. So the things you planned to make it in such a way, it will not definitely not happen in the same way as you planned. You have to cross so many hurdles, so many like pressures and everything. Then only you will reach your goal and not your destination, definitely. So it is always a journey. And here is the example which I said for a businessman and an entrepreneur. A businessman is a person who buy a product from some other manufacturer and sell it to the other people for some profit. And an entrepreneur will do innovation in the existing one, or else he will create a new market with this new problem statement with new product and sells it to the customers. So here are the difference between the businessman and an entrepreneur. So a businessman is a profit oriented person, and an entrepreneur is a customer oriented in the sense people oriented. So his main target is to solve the problems of people. So the one who is solving the pain points of a people is known as entrepreneur, and a businessman will definitely run behind the profit only. And a businessman will start a business with an existing idea. Meanwhile, the entrepreneur will start the business with something unique, something which no one hasn't done ever before, or else he or she will change the existing one, and identifying the problem which is currently present in the existing one, and change that process. So this is the difference between a businessman and an entrepreneur. So now, is my slide visible right now, ma'am? Is it changing now? So I hope my slide is visible. So here is the difference. Just know the difference. So the first person, everyone will definitely know him. He's the richest person in India, one of the richest persons in India. He's Mr. Ambani, Mukesh Ambani. He's a businessman. He's not an entrepreneur. And the second one, Mr. Ratan Tata, he's not a businessman. Yes, definitely he is, but he's an industrialist. There is a huge difference between a businessman and an industrialist. An industrialist is a person who creates his own industry, and all the industrialists can be a businessman, but a businessman cannot be need not to be an industrialist. So who is the last one? I hope everybody know this guy. He is Mr. Ritesh Agarwal, the founder and CEO of Oyo Rooms. So actually, I would like to tell you a short story about his journey. Ritesh Agarwal was searching for a room when he went to a interview with his father, but he couldn't able to find a.
Sorry to interrupt you, Yogesh. Can you present your PPT in full screen?
That's in full screen only, ma'am. Is it right? Is it okay, ma'am?
Yeah, it is not changed.
Yeah. Currently I'm in fifth slide.
You are in the know the difference slide.
Yeah, ma'am. Yeah, ma'am. Exactly.
Yogesh, I request you to present this as a full screen. Put it in slideshow or else.
Yes, ma'am. It's in slideshow mode only now.
Press F5, no?
Yeah, ma'am.
The full screen we can see.
Yeah, it is already in full screen, ma'am.
Okay then. Students
Okay,
are actually requesting.
okay, ma'am. I think it is the time gap is something.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes,
Oh, it's fine now. Yeah, I got the comment. It's fine. Okay. Yeah, you can
okay.
proceed, Yogesh.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So the founder and CEO of Oyo Rooms, Mr. Ritesh Agarwal, he went to an interview with his father. He couldn't able to find a room in that critical situation. Then he thought about why not we can change this pattern of searching rooms and going for a hotel. So he came up with an idea, which is a transferred idea. Actually, it was established in foreign countries as Airbnb. Okay, you people might have heard about this Airbnb. And Oyo Rooms was founded by Mr. Ritesh Agarwal, and he actually changed all the spare rooms into a profitable one for all the people, and people can easily access the hotel rooms than before. So this was the story of Mr. Ritesh Agarwal. So in here, I would like to show you a short video of founder of Alibaba Groups. So I will share my YouTube channel. So is the screen visible, man? The YouTube is visible.
Yes, Yogesh.
Okay. It's just a 4 minute short video. So it's a motivation talk by.
Your life is a testament to the idea that nothing is impossible. That if somebody says no, you say it's just the beginning.
Yogesh, the video we cannot see. Only the voice we are able to hear.
Well, At the beginning, I never thought, I thought when I was young, I said, everything's possible. But if you don't do it, nothing's possible. If you try to do it, at least you have the hope. We don't
Only
see this
voice
kind of motto.
is we are able to hear.
And that's right.
Now is it clear, ma'am?
No, no.
I'm sharing the screen actually. Oh, 1 second, I'll share it 1 second, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Now, ma'am?
Just a moment, sir.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Now you can play, sir.
Okay.
Crazy. Yeah, this is a crazy guy. I mean, I'm testament to the idea that nothing is impossible. That if somebody says no, you say it's just the beginning. Where does that come from? Well, at the beginning, I never thought, I thought when I was young, I said, everything's possible. But if you don't do it, nothing's possible. If you try to do it, at least you have the hope. We don't see this kind of motto, right? This guy's crazy. Yeah, this is crazy guy. I mean, I remember my first time in Time magazine, they called me Crazy Jack. And I think crazy is good. We are crazy, but we're not stupid. For 3 years, I tried filming the university. So I applied jobs. For 30 times, got rejected. I went for a police. They said, no, you're not good. I went to even the KFC. When KFC came to China, I say, 24 people went for the job. 23 people accepted. I was the only guy. And we went for police. 5 people, 4 of them accepted. I was the only guy that I received it. So for me, being turned down, rejected. Oh, by the way, I told you that I applied for Harvard for 10 times rejected. I know you rejected. Sorry now. 10 times what Brooks have been said, I'd like to come to Harvard. Yeah. And then I told myself that I should go teach there. I think that could be raised. Believe what you're doing. Love it. Whether people like it or don't like it, be simple. And like the word, life is like a box of chocolate. You never know what you can get, right? I never know I would be here talking to you, talking to Charlie Rose. I never know. But today I made it. I told my people in my apartment 15 years ago, guys, we have to work hard, not for ourselves. If we can be successful, 80% of the young people in China can be successful. We don't have a rich father, powerful uncle. We don't get $1 from bank, 1 cent from government. Just work as a team. So what are you worried about? I worry about it today. Young people, a lot of young people lose hope, lose vision, and start complaining. Because we also have the same fear. Because when it's not a good feeling being rejected by so many people. We also depressed, but at least later we find that the world has a lot of opportunity. How you see the world, how you catch the opportunity. So the Hollywood gives me a lot of inspiration. If we, the only thing we never give up, the only thing we're like Forrest Gump, we keep on fighting, we keep on changing ourselves. We don't complain. Whether you are successful or not successful, I find that when people, when they finish the job, if they make a mistake, if they fail, if they always complain others, this guy will never come back. If the guy only check himself, yeah, something wrong with me here, something wrong with there, this guy has failed. That I have everybody in this audience and a television audience around the world. Thank you for taking time to do this. Thank you.
So everybody has listened to the rejection video by the founder and CEO of Alibaba Group's Jack Ma. So Alibaba Group is nothing but like our India Mart, where you can find all the wholesale products at one place. Okay, so no, it's nothing like you got rejected in one place, and doors will always open in other place too. Okay, so it's just a motivation video for all you guys. So does our university promotes entrepreneurship? So for the past 10 minutes, I've been talking about entrepreneurship, journey, everything. What does our university is doing in order to promote entrepreneurship? Yes. We have our own incubator called Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence in Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So what is all about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center? So Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center is working on innovative ideas and incubating students and giving seed grant to them, and also the biotech facilities available here. So a short go through of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center. What we do. So, of course, we are promoting entrepreneurship through various entrepreneurship cell activities through Innofa Cell. We have a entrepreneurship club here in our university. So we are providing co-working space and incubation facility for young startups to nurture them to make them as a to create them an entrepreneur. So we are also providing mentoring support for the incubation for the incubatees as well as for the students, and we have a core team. Just
Yogesh,
yes, ma'am.
excuse me, Yogesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yogesh, now you are presenting which slide? Our
What we
university
do now?
entrepreneurship activities, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It we are in the slide. Know the difference between businessman, industrialist, and entrepreneur.
Now can you see it, ma'am?
Yes, what we do.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes,
So
now the APJ Abdul Kalam
yes, ma'am.
Center of
So,
Excellence. Yeah, yeah.
yes, ma'am. So, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence is all about separate center under our university, which is providing entrepreneurship support for young entrepreneurs and especially for our students. So here, what we do, what AKC is doing, we are promoting entrepreneurship through various entrepreneurship cell activities, as well as we are providing co-working space and incubation for the startups, student startups, campus startups, and the startups from outside too. We are providing mentoring support with our mentors. We have well trained, well technically uh, we were also providing technical support. And here at AKC, we have a fabrication laboratory where you can develop your prototypes. You can make your idea into a prototype. So yeah, definitely. We are providing entrepreneurship education through Vadvani Foundation course. Of course, you have the Vadvani Foundation course in your curriculum. So definitely, you also will learn about the entrepreneurship. And we are excelled in biotechnology research too. Currently, what biotechnology research is going on is all about biodiversity and on molecular biology works. So finally, we are DST Newgen IDC Funder Incubator Center. What DST Newgen IDC is? It is a government scheme under which our university has got the funding support, from which we are providing 2.5 lakhs to each ideas not to the products. Each ideas we are providing 2.5 lakh support to the students of our university. And currently we are in third batch of funding. So up to this third batch, we have 100 plus incubators. We have 45 plus innovative, unique ideas. We have 10 plus startups, which is currently working under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence. So here we are providing is a seed grant of rupees 2 lakhs amount. And after getting this 2 lakh rupees amount, you can develop your prototype. You can convert your idea into a prototype level. So what will happen after this prototype level? You will go for next level funding. So we have received totally three startups have received next level funding of rupees 10 lakhs from through startup Nidhi scheme, as well as Nidhi Prayas scheme also. So these are our startups which is currently incubated at Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence, and there are some other startups which is under registration process. And this is all about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center and DST Newgen IDC. So currently we are in our fourth batch bookings, and the presentations for fourth slot is going on. Selection process is going on, and we have the last batch, one more batch for the fifth slot. Hopefully we will get so much ideas from you students in the fifth slots to develop your idea into a prototype and start your own venture. So that is the motto of our APJ Abdul Kalam Center as well as our university.
Excuse me, Yogesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, Yogesh.
Yes, ma'am.
Yogesh, again, slides are not moving. Now we are in the first slide only. APJ Abdul Kalam. Yeah, now startups.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, from here, yeah. And
So we have
again one second.
okay, ma'am. So we have 100 plus incubators in this three batches, 45 plus unique and innovative ideas, and 10 plus startups, which is incubated under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence. In this 10 plus startups, we have three startups which who have got their second level of funding, rupees up to rupees 10 lakhs, and one startup called Finis Technical Solutions has received their POC funding from MHRD as well. We are also the winners and the runners of Smart India Hackathons and IIT PALS business pitch competitions by IIIT Allahabad, etc. So this is our startup community. So the 8 startups which is currently working under Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence, and other startups which is under registration process as well. So here currently we are in our third batch. So we are so the selection of fourth batch is going on right now. So hopefully we will see you in the last and final and fifth batch of Dr. MGR DST Newgen IDC. Hope we will get some unique ideas, and we will get some new startups from young minds from you. Okay. So at what sectors we are working on? These startups are currently working on. We are working on energy sector, agriculture technology, biotechnology, sanitation and clean water, waste to wealth management, and healthcare management. So this is all about Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence and entrepreneurship activities of Dr. MGR University and our DST Newgen IEDC. So the door is always open for young minds. So here we are at the Adalabad campus, first floor, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence in Innovation and Entrepreneurship. So here are our two websites. You can go through the websites to know more about our incubator facilities. So the next session will be taken by Mr. Madheshwaran. So he will let you know all about Innofy ESL and what other activities our university is doing in order to promote entrepreneurship. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, Yogesh. Now we will have Mr. Madhev's presentation.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Madhev. Happy to see you again.
Sorry to show up like in the same computer or same system like this. Uh, I hope it's a good afternoon to everyone. Mr. Yogesh have described about fully about what's going on in the university and how it's been working on over here. And there's nothing more. He has covered nearly 90% of it. But still, ma'am, one small query. Till how much time do we have to still have roughly?
Madhesh, can you wind up by 10 minutes? You can have 10 or
Yeah,
15
okay, ma'am.
minutes.
I'll scrutinize it. Okay. So, okay, I don't want to go
And
with.
Madhesh, there is a request from our students. Can you share your experience also? If you can include that also, it will be well and good. They are
Sure, ma'am,
waiting for you
definitely.
to hear. Yes, yes.
Since
Yes, Madhesh.
we don't have enough time to slide my presentation, I'll go with this like this itself. So, okay, let me talk about myself in a short, brief note. My name is Madheshwaran, and I was like you for before 5 years. Is in first year where I saw entrepreneurship development as an elective. Now you're having a mandatory subject. So from that was my starting initiation of a journey where it all started. Now I have a company called named Finished Technical Solutions where Yogesh should have explained. So we have got 3 round of fundings where this particular startup company alone have received the 3 round of fundings. And before that, I have started with a sanitization product, which was for clearing the sewage pipelines and sewage manhole chambers. So after that, it goes on step by step process. So when it comes to entrepreneurship or something, I could say is it's not just like going and achieving something in a particular time. So you have to go on, go on, go on. So you'll be going for first time when I was telling joining into an entrepreneurship club was my achievement for first time. Then moving on, then I became entrepreneurship Eweek president. So that was one of my achievement. Then going on, then after that, we are getting into an advisory board. So when it will be changing, that you have to go on to move on to next steps. So I'm here mainly to inform you guys that what is entrepreneurship, how we are taking it. So since I want to give a short note on our university also, our university, many of them will be not knowing aware of that in IIC we are receiving 4 stars. That means only in India we are the nearly 10 institutes we are receiving these 4 stars. In Atal Innovation Mission, this is a particular mission, not every institution can go get it. So here we are in band A. Band A is nothing but in private institutions, we are in 6 to 25 institutions. Do you think in all around the country, we are scrutinizing this? Do you know why? Because the initiation, how much we are promoting on entrepreneurship and the innovation what we are providing. No other colleges will be providing. We are ready to give you fund, we are ready to give you mentoring support, we are ready to give you the space, workspace, we are ready to give you any kind of training or any kind of support, whatever it is available. No other institute, whether you have joined in your some other place, they will not promote you, they will push you to the placements, career aspects, career development program. So in that case, so do you think so entrepreneurship is nothing but starting our own venture, starting our own business? Not at all. Entrepreneurship will be working on everywhere, not from a MNC company or any other startup companies. It will be working from a particular small company or small eatery shops or from small venture developments. So where you're implementing entrepreneurship is not just an like it's like a process, like how we are thinking beyond out of the box. So if we are bringing something in a unique manner, we are creating an impact, then that's an entrepreneurship. In your company you are becoming a manager, so you're taking you're working with your employees or beyond your teammates as same manner. There's nothing going to change. So you're going to add an initial step, so you're going to handling them in a different way, unique way. Because of that, the outreach or outcome program will be increased. Then that's how entrepreneurship has been working on. It's not only with the starting with the startup companies or working here. So I want to mention that InnoFESL is one of the early ESL. We have so much of success stories. I don't want to explain like we are like this, we are like blah blah blah. So I don't want to go like this. So we have so much of success stories and so much, not only success stories. We could tell is when you are getting into the club, entrepreneurship club, we can assure you that you will not be the same person what you are now. Because I was not the same person what I am talking now. I am not the same person when before I was not joining the club. So club is nothing but so you'll be thinking club is nothing. What we will do is an additional thing after the college or something. It's nothing like that. It's beyond your interest. So when you're ready to come there, you will be you'll be having a space that you want. You will be having a space that you can do whatever you want. That's our major priority. If you are doing really a productive thing, whatever thing you want, we are ready to give you space, support, everything. So that's what fully upon entrepreneurship, what we are working on here. And mainly other than this, we are having MIC, NIC activities. Those are that government is initiating the activities to promote students to come out of yourself, like not only on technical aspects. Since you are from engineering students, so engineering students will be coming about, you'll be learning engineering, we get it. So implementation of that engineering, knowing that engineering doesn't matter, you have to implement somewhere else, right? So you have to know where you're going to implement, how you're going to implement, to whom you're going to implement. These kind of stuff. Entrepreneurship is not just learning business. We are learning people, environment, surrounding. These things we are learning. The learning of that, it takes time. So everything takes time. Okay, experience should be gained. So that's why many of them, to be frank, first year if they are joining in entrepreneurship, till final year or after final, they won't even go out of the cell, because they will be each and every time they will be asking support. They'll be seeking for support. So why I'm here is, I'm here to just give you a brief note about the entrepreneurship cell. So anyone want to join, I can provide you a link here to Preeta ma'am or to Subhashri ma'am. So you can, it will be shared to your groups also. So through that, we can show that how much possibilities you can join in the club. And we are having so much of endless activities. Don't tell that when you are joining the club, you have to study. Everyone coming to college will not have a benefit of only for studying. Everyone has an idea of enjoyment. So entrepreneurship is not, cell is not only on being productive or something. We do have enjoyments too. So as much as I can say this, I can't be open with how much things we have enjoyed. But still, we have gone, Eweek will be organized. We are the only symposium, that department will be having symposium. I can understand that. But still, we are the only club will be having a symposium for 1 week. Nearly 7 days. For 7 days, we are having symposiums or many other activities that will be encouraging and fun will be there. So these are the stuff entrepreneurship, how we are conducting in a just happy manner, that you could grasp every single thing from this club. And since you are having a mandatory subject, ensure that's a wonderful opportunity, because many of them will be thinking, I'm here to study engineering. Why should I go for business? Why should I go for entrepreneurship? Why should I go for knowing about the people or something? It's not about starting business. Knowing people or knowing the surrounding is definitely need for all the aspects, not only for career aspects, not only for personal aspects, all kind of aspects what you are facing in your day-to-day life. So it will definitely be useful how you are behaving, how we have to behave, how we have to change ourselves in our day-to-day life. So when you're going out of this college or university, so you'll be facing the real world, how you are facing it. So what can I do? How this man is talking so much continuously? So how can I break him? How can I stop him? So how can I ask him what kind of doubt I do have? Is it possible that I can ask, or anyone should ask him? So what is the procedure to ask him? What is the professional manner I can handle? These kind of stuffs will be learned here. I hope that's it, ma'am.
Madesh, could you please elaborate on your journey from first year to fourth year? that will be an inspiration for this lot of students.
Okay. You want each and everything, ma'am?
No, or 2-3 lines you can include.
Okay. Like I could tell is, I joined my first year, where Subhashi ma'am was an extraordinary support, including Preetha ma'am. Actually, after I joined here, I joined in Entrepreneurship Club a bit late. That was my major drawback. To be frank, I still feel that was my major drawback. After I joined there, I was sent to a few hackathons where we will be providing so much of opportunities to endure yourself, that you have to come out of yourself. So like that, they'll be sending the program. Do you think I'm a complete last bencher? I'm not a studying person. I'm not a very studious person who is sitting in a front bench, always used to study and everything. I am a last backbencher. I don't score really well. But still, when it comes to, we don't know, entrepreneurship, it is within anyone, not even front benches or back benches. We don't even know who it is with. So when you're coming, I never know that I can do such thing. I can do innovations. On the first year itself, I got a best innovation award from a business hackathon, which was conducted all around the state. It was completely unacceptable. Where Subhashi ma'am and Rama ma'am said that just go, give yourself, put your best in that. Just come out. Whatever you learn, you just give it. We can't imagine. From that time, the journey changed. From second year, when I went to second year, the incubation fund was released. So I was selected in the first round of funding, which I was receiving 2.5 lakhs, which was my greatest achievement on that time. So after that, doing that prototyping, I was again selected for second round of funding for Startup Nidhi on my third round of funding. So where I had an international exposure too in that time. I had an international exposure of going to Taiwan, where I was representing India for a technical hackathon, for 72 hours non-stop technical hackathon representing India. So I feel that a really proud scenario on that particular time. Then after that, third round of funding with Startup Nidhi, and that was receiving only very few institutions will be getting it. Not institutions, students. Okay, so do you think we are the only institution, such a young institution, we are receiving that fund? Not even elder or older institutions didn't even receive that year. Even Anna University can't able to receive that funding that year. So we were the only youngest institution achieving that funding for 2 startup teams, not only one, first 2 startup teams. So we were the only one selected for scrutinization. That scrutinization, 2 teams were selected for the finalist of the funding opportunity also. So I can assure that we got for Student Startup Nidhi Award 2018 on that time. Then after that, MHRD, Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Government of India has organized it. They want to find who are the best innovators in country. So they were scrutinizing nearly thousands and thousands of prototypes, thousands of POC concepts. You never know. Our university has cleared on the first year itself, 5 prototypes was cleared. From that, 1 prototype was receiving funding and getting opportunities in a third round of funding, like investor manner. So I can tell you, my product was that one product named Clog Reviewing Autonomous Bot, which was selected as an best innovation for past 2 years of 2018 and 20. So in these 2 years, we were one of the best innovators all around the country. So do you imagine you are in a prestigious institution that we are getting, we are the top 5 innovations all around the country. So in that day, you can have a feel. So, okay, my seniors or my college has received so much of award. Why can't I do it? So in your place, I was thinking, who can do it? He did it. Maybe he would have done it in fluke. Maybe I would have done it in fluke or something, however it is. But still, you have an opportunity here. You definitely have an opportunity. If you are ready to try, we are ready to help you. I'm also working as a product development engineer in Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence. So I'll be taking care of the entrepreneurship ESL in a third priority manner, since you will be handling so much of ideas. So if you want to come with an idea, we are ready to help you here. Then after that, completing my bachelor's, where I established a startup on third year itself. When I was in third year, I was having a startup. It's not just having 4 people and sitting as a startup. It's a registered company in India from a Ministry of Corporate Affairs. From Ministry of Corporate Affairs, we are, and we were also recognized startup. From innovator, we became to startup. We were also recognized startup, like in India 500 awards. We were recognized in 500 startup. We were scrutinized in 500 startups. So India will be having nearly 1 lakh startups. From 1 lakh, we are scrutinized into 500 startups. So a startup, really, it has been scrutinized in first year itself. In 1 year, you have been scrutinized like that. So after the completing, so I am on working on the third round of funding to fourth round of funding. I am also developing a prototype which has been executing. We have been collaboration with Chennai Metro Water Corporation and few non-government organizations too. So for implementing those products, so where did I gain this knowledge? That's one question mark. So how did I know to do it? Second question mark. So where do I get these accessibilities? For these questions, I could tell you is only answer is MGI University. From MGI University, Abdul Kalam Center of Excellence. So since why are making this to first years, not to second or third years? Because you're coming freshly. So now if you start, we are initiating you. If you start from now scratch, you'll be completing with a product or a patent or a startup or with a best placed company. So it's with you. We are giving options, a wide option with you. So we are giving options to select what you want to be. In many places, they will just ask you to work for a company. Now you have to study for exams. Then you have to work for, do a career aspects. Then you have to work for a company. We are giving you opportunities. So how to chase your dream. So not only MGI University mottos just for namesake. We are really working on it. We are developing so much of entrepreneurs, so much of technical aspects of entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are nothing but just selling so much of normal business. We are bringing real type technical aspects. So we do have patents. Do you think a bachelor students in any colleges, bachelor students are having patents? Even the education institution heads will be telling parents a big deal. Bachelor students cannot be handling it. In our university only, we give accessibility to even for first years. When I was first year, through entrepreneurship cell, I was able to go for a patentable workshop, how to patent, which product to patent, where are the possibilities to patent. So patenting opportunities is huge stuff. Only we are the one we are giving. When I go to other colleges or other institutions or other places or other countries, they will be asking me, in bachelor, you're coming for such a representation program. How is it possible? Why your university is allowing this? In my first year, I was going for many hackathons. In every hackathon, everyone will be asking, in bachelor's first year, how did you come? This was a big question mark. So for this thing in first year, there's a huge support you're having with Subhashri ma'am, Preeta ma'am and other vendors. So and also Rama ma'am, Arun sir, where we're having so much of support we do have. So make use of this opportunity. That's it. Ma'am.
Madesh.
Is that okay, ma'am?
Thank you, Madesh, for sharing your experience. What I could say to our audience is that I personally know these two are heroes, Madesh and Yogesh from first year, and I could see the grasp, the great change which they have adapted through these 4 years. Now they have become from a 15 years I have seen, 16 18 years I have seen these students or these children. Now they have become like a charismatic young leaders, and they have developed the leadership qualities, communication skills through this innovation and entrepreneurship cell. And I thank both this Yogesh and Madesh for sharing your experience. As you have told, entrepreneurship is a journey, not a destination. And Yogesh have elaborated the unlock the potential and what the feedback from our students and from our chat box is that it was a very lively session with the colorful slides, then motivational videos, and they have told that they have not experienced a good motivational speech rather than this. And about entrepreneur and Madesh have explained about entrepreneurship cells provided by our university startup companies, and then the sectors which we are included, or sectors in which we are working on. And entrepreneurship is a step by step process with the success stories, and implementation of engineering to entrepreneurship is totally different. And he has told about the various activities under this entrepreneurship cells, like a e-week, etc. And I'm sure that you all people are going to witness all these activities, and you will get a first hand experience from these resource persons also. Thank you, our lovely master blasters. Logic will take you from A to B, but imagination will take you everywhere. Let us be grateful to the people who are the charming gardeners who make our soul blossom. With great joy, let me thank our management, additional registrars, joint registrars, deans, deputy deans, HODs, both teaching and non-teaching faculties for their valuable cooperation. Let me thank our guest speakers, our pride, our alumni, Mr. Madesh and Mr. Yokesh. And let me thank our technical team supported by Ms. Aparna. And last but not the least,